Hey guys, it's Nikki. Welcome back to another song review. Today we're going to be watching the music video for Aerosmith's Dude Looks Like a Lady. Now, I know this song, I like this song a lot, but I've never seen the music video, so I thought we could check it out together. And when I did a reaction to the music video for Motley Crue's Girls, 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 some of you guys commented and said that this song was inspired by Vince Neil. So I will look into that a little bit afterwards, but first, let's watch the video together. Let's pop our headphones on, turn it up, and here we go. Probably one of my favorite Aerosmith songs, from what I know.
Cruising to a bar on the shore, her picture graced the ground on the door. She had long lost her love at first bite. Baby, maybe you're wrong, but you know it's alright. That's right.
It's just a fun song.
Backstage we're having the time of our lives until somebody say, forgive me if I seem out of line. Then she whipped out a gun and tried to blow me away. You look like a lady. 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 Never judge a book by its cover.
When did Aerosmith come out? Is that the 80s?
Said love put me wise to her love in disguise. She had the body of a Venus, Lord, a masterpiece.
I always love that part where he screams. I feel like there was probably a lot of people with that Aerosmith tattoo. Love that beat switch. Are they gonna show him dressed like a lady again? That was a split second. But I feel like in this case, it's dude looks like a lady. Okay. I feel like they would be a very fun show. At least back in the day. I say as he's doing that. That was fun. I like the video. I was gonna say in some of these situations, like it's like they say dude looks like a lady, but it's just a dude. He just has like a wedding gown on. Um, but yeah, I've always liked this song so much. Like I said, I don't know a ton of Aerosmith. I feel like I just know a lot of the radio hits that I would have heard, I don't know, at some point over my life. But I know I have a lot to learn. So if there's any Aerosmith fans out there that want me to do a deep dive into this band, let me know. Now, from just a quick Google search here, it says that the Aerosmith song Dude Looks Like a Lady was inspired by Steven Tyler mistakenly mistaking Vince Neil of Motley Crue for a woman due to Neil's long blonde hair. Tyler and the band joked about how the dude looked like a lady, and the song became a hit and is part of Aerosmith's 1987 album Permanent Vacation. And that story was according to Desmond Child, and I looked them up, and apparently they're a songwriter and record producer, so I would think they would know. But let me see, when did Aerosmith start? Oh, 1970. Okay, I was kind of thinking 1970. I know I said 1980. I remember hearing their music in the 90s, so I just kind of assumed it was the 80s. I know they still had like current music in the late 90s and early 2000s. Do they still have current music today? I don't even know. But just looking at his appearance and his outfit, I wanted to say 70s. So I was wrong, but I was also a little right in my brain. I just didn't say it. It says the last Aerosmith studio album, Music from Another Dimension, was released on November 6th, 2012. This was their 15th and final studio album, and it marked the end of their contract with Sony Columbia Records. The album was also their longest studio album, clocking in at 68 minutes. So, fun fact. So you let me know what you guys think of this song and just Aerosmith in general. This is the first Aerosmith video on this channel, so I have no idea how it's going to go, but I just had this song in my head ever since you guys left a comment on the Motley Crue video. So I'm like, I'm just going to check it out and see what it's like. And Steven Tyler, I've always really liked his voice. I thought he always had a unique sounding voice. And like how he kind of screams, and just like at the end how he kind of has like a choppy sound when he's singing, just like along to the melody. It always makes me think, like, imagine when they were first starting out and he would just make those noises and those sounds going to somebody for the first time before you were a success, and just doing that into the microphone, and were people on board with it? You know, I would love to be a fly on the wall in those kind of situations. Any band really that has a unique sound, or, you know, maybe does something that sounds a bit weird, but now that's what they're known for. Like, how did that start? You know, that would be cool to see firsthand how people reacted to that. But yeah, let me know if there's any Aerosmith fans watching, and I will check out some more Aerosmith. I could start with stuff that I know and maybe go to music videos. I could watch some live stuff. I know that they did an unplugged when I was going through different unplugged artists. I know they were one of them, so maybe I could check out some of their stuff if it's on YouTube. And of course, I would check out stuff that's totally new to me as well, so just let me know. But with that, I will end this one here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.